Hello and welcome back to EOT Tutorials. Today we are looking at the new faction warfare system. Now, the old faction warfare system, you would just click on a button and list yourself. And obviously that's now changed with the release of Havoc and of course the introduction of the pirate factions. So it's got a new little icon on the station icons on the right hand side over there. And you click on that and it brings up this here. And the whole sort of UI of faction warfare enlistment has changed. Now, if you click on the Empire side of things, it automatically brings up this screen, and each one has its own sort of thing here. There's Amar Empire, Our Righteous Destiny, Galante Federations, Liberty Without Compromise, Mimitar Republic, Never Forget, Never Relent, and Caldari State, No Hesitation, No Remorse. And you can see how it sort of shows, I'm not sure whether it's current progress or systems that they're in control of right now. And then you click on them and then it's basically gives you the opportunity to enlist and will tell you essentially what's going on. So it has the sort of blurb there, and then you've got warnings, benefits, and conflict, and then down there it's on the right bottom right it says standings too low, cannot enlist here. So standings obviously do take a point of being able to enlist in faction warfare, and of course the stations that you're in, if you hover over that, you need to travel to a station belonging to this faction to join them. Click on initiate enlistment to be guided there. So essentially you then tells you exactly where your nearest station will be to enlist. So then if we go back to the main screen and click on pirates, this then shows you the Guristas and the Angel Cartel, and essentially these are the two pirate factions now that you can enlist with and fight alongside. Now, the good thing about Havoc is it has increased the popularity of EVE Online, but it also has increased the amount of pirates online in terms of like people wanting to be pirates, because essentially when you involve yourself with one of the pirate factions, you're not only fighting against the opposite pirate faction, you're also fighting against two groups of faction warfare pilots. So low security space has become a bit of a sort of hotbed again rather than being a dead zone, and it has led to quite a big jump in combat going on in the lower end of spectrum of things in terms of sort of, you know, frigate and destroyer PvP again has become quite prevalent, and obviously that's a very good thing because new players and groups can take part in this sort of fighting and so on. So it, you know, it does help the game an awful lot. Now the thing is to be said with having to enroll with the Gristas is that, or any of them, is that you cannot enlist to do that, and to initiate enlistment you have to go to a null security system to do so. So you have to travel to their NPC area. So the best thing to do if you want to enlist on the pirate side is you're going to have to sort of pop to, you know, a null security station, quickly enlist and then jump back, or just self-destruct yourself and so on. Essentially right now it's very profitable to be part of faction warfare in general, very profitable. And also the simple fact of the matter is the conflict, if you like PvP and you're finding things a bit dull in your nullsec alliance, you can just enlist yourself. So you don't have to be in a corporation or alliance anymore. There's in faction warfare, you can just enlist yourself and you stay in your corporation and your alliance. But of course, if somebody in your corporation, say you enlist with Guristas and somebody else enlists with you know, the other side, basically it means that you two can shoot each other and not get kicked from your corporation because you're both part of different sides of faction warfare. But I do think at the moment there are people who are corporations that are basically telling players to, in their course, please enlist with the same faction to avoid infighting, that sort of thing. And that is pretty much the new faction warfare screen. So essentially right now, if you're looking for PvP on top of what you're doing, and don't want to leave your corporation and stuff, it's an extremely good thing to be getting involved in. But that is the new screen. This is how it's now been set up. And again, you know, Empire, you got to go to one of their stations, and the pirates, you got to pop out to nullsec to enlist with them. But there's a lot of fighting going on. and there's a lot of huge battles going on between these sides, and it's quite interesting to watch actually, because you will see in these fleets actual sort of alliances that are normally killing each other in null security space. Their pilots are actually working together in low security space to carry on sort of fighting and having fun. So it's been quite an interesting development, in terms of, and also the people that are online and so on. So yeah, that's the new faction warfare system. That's how it works. And just go ahead and get stuck in and go and have some fun. It's, it's what it's designed for. Subscribe. See you soon.